In the very first video of this series, I would like to talk about the organizational environment because I think it's a very best way to start when we want to go in deep what is within the organizations. I think we should at first describe what's around them. So I have already prepared myself a official definition. So here it is, and we can go through it. So that the environment is the set of pressures. So here we have pressures and forces. I think forces is the more important one from these two, surrounding an organization that have the potential to affect the way it operates, so to affect the way it operates and its ability to acquire scarce resources. Okay, so let's try to redraw it. So we can begin with the organization. So we have a organization. And what is going to be around there? Okay, it is going to be the environment, but we can distinguish between two different kinds of environment. And one, you can see that it is going to be some extent of pressures and forces that directly influence the organization, and then there is going to be the broader context of the environment that is affecting this smaller atmosphere that is around the organization. So we can start drawing with the smaller context or the more narrow one, and it is going to be the specific environment. So the specific environment environment and then the broader context. So let's just imagine that around you is a group of friends, which is your specific environment where you position yourself, and then what is going to affect this group of people. So not directly you, but the environment that is around you. So there is going to be some broader context, and this one is called the general environment. I maybe didn't draw it the best way, so sorry. The general environment. And now let's take a closer look what can be included in these two different parts. So for now, let's forget about the organization. You can think about the organization at the moment as an individual. You can think about it as about yourself. So within the specific environment are going to be those forces that are directly affecting the organization or would be affecting you. So this would be maybe your customers. So your customers. Then there is going to be for sure your distributors and your competitors. So distributors and competitors. And now let's take a closer look at the general environment. I think it is the best to draw some extent of arrows which will show us what affects what. So I will change the color to show it better. So the specific environment is affecting the organization directly, and the third one right over here. And then the outer environment or the general environment is affecting the specific environment of a company or the factors that are inside, and here and one more here also. But what can happen, maybe the general environment is not just this small, and in fact it is not. So it would be bigger, so it would be much bigger right over here, and here would be another organization. So here would be another organization, maybe some smaller one, organization 2, and then it has got around its own specific environment. So it has got its own specific environment, so it could be specific environment number 2. And then this broader context of the general environment would be affecting also the specific environment of another company. So you can think about the general environment as a context which is affecting the specific environment, or in the way that it is affecting all of the organizations that are operating within this environment. And now for simplicity, let's take a look what can be here, what can be in a specific environment. So imagine just political pressures or some international policies. So political pressures. or regulations. Maybe very important for the industrial companies can be some technological advancements. So technological forces, technological forces, forces. And maybe what is the most important for some organizations within a country would be economic forces. So economic forces. So let's conclude what we have talked about. The environment is the set of pressures and forces. So it is a set, and you can see we can write down unlimited amount of these pressures and forces surrounding an organization that have the potential to affect. And this will be quite important in our next videos, that they have just potential to affect the way it operates, because the organization can in fact do something with it, and maybe it doesn't get affected so much. So hopefully this video was useful for you and it gave you the necessary intuition, and hopefully see you